Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates and my monthly Star Wars news roundup together with Alex from Star Wars Explained, where we cover all the gaming, lore, movie and comic news from the previous month. So let's start off with the Star Wars gaming news of May 2018. Let's start off with Battlefront 2. Season 2, the Han Solo season, started off earlier this month with the first half of content coming in this season, which was the new 2 vs 2 Hero Showdown game mode, as well as Starfighter Arcade, and 2 new skins, Bausch Leia and Skiff Lando, as well as bringing back the old Jabba's Palace map from the last game, which is now available in Hero Showdown, Heroes vs Villains and Blast. The second part of the season will be revealed in June at EA Play and will be where the most of the content of this season will be. So far we know that there will be a new world introduced, which will most likely be Kessel or any other planet from the Solo movie, as well as 4 new legendary skins and 1 rare skin, and some of those legendary skins will most likely be the younger versions of Lando and Han that we can see in the Solo movie, but more details on that in June. There was also a leak that posted all of this information before it was made public, and in the same post he also said that Geonosis will be arriving in Season 3 sometime around August. So again, this is not official information, but considering that he was right about the Season 2 things, it is very likely that we will indeed be getting Geonosis for Season 3. If you move on to Galaxy of Heroes, they also got a Solo update this month, which included the young Han Solo, Vander, Chewbacca and Kira, all from the new Solo movie, of course. And same thing goes for Star Wars Force Arena, which also got a new update 3.0 that included young Han Solo, Vander, Chewbacca, Dryden Voss among others, and also a couple of changes to the ranking system, menu, victory rewards, as well as a couple of new features. And lastly, for Star Wars The Old Republic, they released a roadmap for the summer, which includes some PvP changes and quality of life updates that will be rolling out over the next months. But that's all for the Star Wars gaming news. Now over to Alex and some Star Wars lore and movie news.
Thanks, Elliot. Let's start with the news everyone is talking about, the disappointing box office for Solo: A Star Wars Story. Yeah, it's a bummer. I don't really talk box office numbers much because I don't even know how the tracking and estimates are made in the first place, but I do know that coming in at nearly half the projected amount isn't good. But hey, that's kind of the benefit of working under the Disney umbrella. They can afford this kind of thing. All I care about is if I liked the movie or not, and I did. It wasn't perfect, but it was fun. Sometimes it feels like the Star Wars franchise has some unrealistic expectations that they need to make $1 billion every time out. They don't. They also can't underperform like this every time out, but I think it's way too early for the sky is falling kind of reaction some people are having. Moving on to movie news, we got some more fuel on the Kenobi fire as more rumors popped up. Some documents associated with Pinewood hinted at filming set to begin in April 19th. The Kenobi film was also mentioned by The Hollywood Reporter as they announced exclusive details on a Boba Fett movie with James Mangold set to direct. I would consider The Hollywood Reporter to have a decent reputation, and I don't think that they would say something like that without any actual facts. I think both films are likely because we already knew a Boba Fett movie was in the works before it got shuffled around in the schedule, and we've been hearing about a Kenobi movie for so long I'd be shocked if it never happened. But as always, take everything with a grain of salt until Lucasfilm announces it for real. And honestly, I would expect an announcement for the next standalone movie pretty soon. In TV news, Jon Favreau revealed the timeline of his upcoming streaming series. It'll take place about 3 years after the events of Return of the Jedi. He also claimed to have written half of the scripts of the first season, and that's about all we know for now. Disney Parks announced that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge would be opening at Disneyland next summer and Disney World next fall. And finally, Star Wars Celebration has been announced for Chicago on April 11th through 15th. Thank goodness, because I really missed seeing all my Star Wars friends this year. But that's all the major news from me, so speaking of my friends, I'll throw things back to Elliot.
Thank you, Alex. Make sure to check out Alex's channel if you haven't already. He will have everything you need to know about the new movie and all the Easter eggs and references you might have missed. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.